Today on Nostalgic Nick-Nacks, we're going to journey to the medieval magical kingdom of this wonderful game called Final Fantasy IV. We're going to look at 6 different characters from this beloved game that I absolutely adore. Stay tuned for more. Hey everybody out there, thanks for being here and welcome to Nostalgic Nick-Nacks, my YouTube channel where I take video game memories and turn them into wonderful Perler Bead creations. I'm glad you're here with me. Today is the start of a wonderful little series I've got called my Final Fantasy IV series. So this is the first video in the series and I'm going to be focusing on 6 characters from Final Fantasy IV. If you're not familiar with Final Fantasy IV, it was the 4th game, as the name suggests, of the Final Fantasy series, which is very popular and widely known today with the release of Final Fantasy XVI last year. And this game was actually released in the US as Final Fantasy II. We got Final Fantasy on the regular Nintendo, and then Final Fantasy II and III were not released in America. They were only released in Japan at the time. Then 1991 rolls along and Final Fantasy IV comes out in America as Final Fantasy II. Before we get into anything, I just want to let you know I've got a great video for anybody who is new to Perler Beading. Check this video out right up here. I go over all of the things you're going to need for Perler Beading, and I also talk about all of the tools and how to use them. So make sure to check that out if you really want to get started with Perler Beading. If you just want to see me put together my Perler Bead projects today, that's completely fine, but I want you to get started because it is very rewarding and it's a great art. It's not just a craft, but it's an art. If you are getting into Perler Beading, please check out Top Tier Beads. They have a huge assortment of beads available from the Perler company, but they also have their own beads. I am actually an affiliate partner with them. Check out the code in the description and you will get 15% off your first order from Top Tier Beads. They are great to work with. Jazz, the owner, is very active on social media and she is very encouraging. So please make sure to reach out if you have any questions. They boast over 250 colors, Perler and Top Tier Beads combined. Lots of colors I haven't even used. Now let's get into the rest of the video and talk about why I love this game, and I'm going to make some characters for you today. So Final Fantasy IV came out in America in 1991, and for me and my sister, it really was our first RPG. It was very new to us, and we actually didn't know how to save the game. We went through the first 30-40 minutes of the game and turned it off. We had to go right back from the beginning. So we knew that first 40 minutes or so very, very well. There were so many amazing things about this game that made it a beautiful experience. And for us being new to RPGs and all of what they encompass, the battles, the story, talking to other characters, exploring the world around you, getting on airships, all of these things were so new to us. The characters of this game are so colorful, and I can't wait to explore each of these characters individually as we go through this series. But they translate so very well to Perler Bead characters because of those bright colors that they are very well known for. And the whole game was so bright and colorful. There's a lot that makes this game a truly epic story for its time, and I'm very happy to represent that with Perler Beads. Alright, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into the characters I'm making today. Okay, so first up today we have the Dark Knight Cecil, And Cecil is very well known for not really saying a whole lot, especially at the beginning of the game. He is a dark knight, and there's lots of mystery around that. So there is Cecil. And next up, we have Cecil's best bud, Kane. So here's Kane. And Kane is a dragoon, so he has a lance and jumps really high and lands on his enemies. Very cool medieval type of character. Some very, very gnarly armor there. I love the colors. Next up, we have the third character we meet, and this is a character named Rydia. Now, Rydia is a character that actually ages throughout the game, and I don't want to give any spoilers away, but this is young Rydia who we meet at the beginning of the game. Under different circumstances, our characters meet, and then eventually they become somewhat friends. So there is Rydia. Next up, we have a character who is very near and dear to my heart. He is an older man, and this is Tella. Tella is a sage, and he knows magic, and he can heal. He can also do black magic, they call it. And Tella is so fantastic. I love this sprite because he has these nice glasses that almost look like goggles in his eyes. Two more characters to go over today. We have Edward. Edward is a bard. Now, a bard is a person who plays the harp or plays the lyre or the guitar, and he is a very musical character, and that plays a huge role in this game as well. But I love the way Edward's sprite looks here. If you're familiar with Final Fantasy IV, he is a spoony bard. Last but not least, we have a character that is very short-lived in the game, and it's amazing that they actually have a couple of sprites for this character. This is Anna, and I thought she should be included because she is a part of the cast, even if she's not there very long. This is Anna, and Anna is the lover of Edward, and they were to be married, but she, under some terrible circumstances, she dies at the beginning of the game, and as soon as you meet her, and Anna is also Tella's daughter, so there's some tragic things that happen there, but I love that they included her sprite. Okay, so those are all the characters that we're going to be beating today. Hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about each character if you are new to Final Fantasy. All that's left to say now is get your beads, get your board, and let's get to beading. Okay everybody, we've got our Final Fantasy IV world map sprites here that we've created. And we have our stands all ready to go. So now all that's left to do is put everything together. So let's get to it. The stands really do pop. I love the way the colors of Final Fantasy IV are so bright and colorful, and these stands really do enhance the whole package. All that's left to do now is to proudly display them on the shelf. Before we get into displaying these wonderful Final Fantasy IV characters, I just want to let everybody know that about 81% of people who watch my channel regularly are not subscribed. So please do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoy this Perler Beading content. Let's get to the display. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed putting together these wonderful sprites from Final Fantasy IV. I love these sprites. These are the sprites you see on the world map, the very tiny looking characters. Can't wait to make more of them and teach you more about the cast of this wonderful game. If you enjoyed this video and can't wait for more of the series, please like it and subscribe to this channel if you're not already. I really appreciate all of you and really enjoy seeing how you respond to these videos. My absolute favorite character I created today has to be Kane. I love the way these colors have come together. The orange, the periwinkle blue, the robin's egg. Really amazing combination of colors that make this armor pop. Please let me know in the comments who was your favorite character that we made today. Was it Tella with his goggles, or maybe was it Rydia, young Rydia? So let me know in the comments below who was your favorite Final Fantasy IV character. Okay everybody, that's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching. I appreciate you always, and I pray that you have a great day. And until next time, Tella says, happy beading.